So I've just come up through Fenton and Pidley. I'm on the way to Somersham at the moment, and today we're riding out down to Wimpole. So I'm going to head to St Ives, through the back of St Ives, out to Hilton, and then from Hilton to Papworth, and then down to Caxton, and then right the way down to Wimpole, and then along from there into Cambridge, and then up the bus route back up to St Ives. So I think it's just under 60 miles, this one. It's a beautiful day. It's actually pretty breezy, but I'm hoping, I think the start of this ride will be into a headwind, but I'm hoping the majority of the return section, certainly I'm hoping along the bus route, will be a tailwind. So hope you enjoy this one. I'll stick you back on the bike because it is quite busy along here. It's only 8:15 in the morning, so the traffic's kind of building up. So I will speak to you probably when I get the other side of Caxton, because I've got to go over the A428, which is going to be pretty tricky, certainly I think by the time I get there. So I'll put you back on the bike and I'll speak to you in a bit. I'll see you in a bit. So I've just come, well, I'm just coming into Caxton. I've just gone over the A428. Got over there quite a lot easier than I thought I would, to be honest, but it is, the traffic should be dying down now because it's about 9:30. So one thing I did forget to say earlier is this route is fairly undulating. There's one big hill the other side of Wimpole, which we'll be going over. But this next section, probably about the next, I guess about 10 miles, is fairly lumpy. So that's why I've put my King of the Mountain socks on. So I've got the polka dot socks on today. So going well so far, and I'll speak to you again when I get off the hill at Wimpole. So I'll see you in a bit. See you in a bit. So I've just stopped, got some flapjack, I don't know if you can see that, but going really well at the moment. It's actually getting really windy, and I'm really hoping we're going to have a tailwind going up the bus pass, up the bus route. But next step now, it's all pretty flat from now on. We'll come up over Orwell Hill, which I've been up a few times. But next step is now to carry on down here, go over the M11, drop down into Cambridge. I'm not going right into the town, but we're going to skirt along the backs, up through the Arbory, up to Histon, and then we'll get on the bus route and go up to St Ives and then back from there. So yeah, going really well at the moment. As I say, fingers crossed for a tailwind up the bus route, and I'm going to sit and demolish this flapjack, have a drink, and then I'll get back on the road. So I will see you in a bit. See you in a bit. So I'm on the guided bus route, and it probably wouldn't surprise you to know that it's a headwind. It's pretty much always a headwind along here. It's very rare I get a tailwind, as I've said before, but going well so far. Glad to be kind of out of Cambridge, because the roads there are absolutely appalling. It always kind of sort of surprises me really, because the amount of cyclists there are in Cambridge and the amount of cycle paths, like dedicated paths, you'd think the road conditions would be a bit better, but it's really sketchy, and there's all sorts of idiots just walking out in front of you, and kind of cars pulling out, taxis, vans parked in the cycleway. So it's not ideal, but I guess, you know, you're going to get that in any busy town, city. But anyway, enough grumbling. I'm on the bus route, lovely smooth surface, still really nice day. I did worry that it was going to cloud over, because there's been a lot of storms just lately. We had some thunderstorms yesterday, and there's still forecasts for the next few days. It is quite humid, to be honest, so it wouldn't surprise me if something happens later, but as long as it doesn't happen before I get home, because I didn't come out with a waterproof this morning. So yeah, going well. I will speak to you again probably when we're at St Ives, possibly, or past St Ives. But until I speak to you again, I'll see you in a bit. See you in a bit. can see, I'm home. Really good ride. It was about 59.5 miles, I think, which is pretty decent mileage. Some really good descents. It wasn't actually, I mean, it was a hillier ride than normal, but they weren't kind of steep hills. Even the one at Orwell, I've been up there a few times. I mean, it gets a bit steep near the top, but it's not, you know, it's not probably the worst ascent I've done on a bike. But yeah, I'm home. I'm going to have a recovery shake. I've just done some stretching, and then I will sit and have a think about where I'm going to go next. I'm actually going over to the Isle of Wight. We're going over to the Isle of Wight. Myself and Mrs. B and H is coming along in August, and I'm going to take the road bike with me. So I'm going to take a day out and just do the island, which is, I think that's about 60 miles. I've done it a couple of times before. Done it first with Dad, and then did it with Mrs. B a few years ago. So I'm going to do that. Really looking forward to that. And then I will book some more sportives for the kind of end of the summer, going into the autumn. I haven't got anything booked yet, but I will keep you posted as and when I do. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Please, as I've said time and time again, please like and subscribe, add a comment, even a suggestion for a route, and I will see you on the next one. So thanks for your support, and I'll see you in a bit. See you in a bit.